So it will cause what promote biofilm, like the drug vitamin you are using, the electrolyte, organic acid. These are things that cause biofilm in your water. If you are using drug, you are found maybe in a pipe, not open drinker. You are using antibiotic or vitamin. Those one can form biofilm because they still settle in the pipeline. And all antibiotic, vitamin, they are sugar based, and bacteria like sugar, so they multiply. So that's why I'm telling farmer that anytime you are using vitamin, you are using antibiotic, immediately after treatment, flush the water line out. Make sure you flush the drug out, or use hydrocare. This hydrocare, this one you can use to flush it. Hydrocare to flush it. This for Totmak now. This is what we use our farm. Immediately after antibiotic, either vitamin, flush it out, so that nothing will remain in the pipeline. If not, it will change the taste of the water. This is one farm, big farm. They call me. It's in the north. They call me. They pay my flight ticket. I went there. There is no lab. The farm will not go to Nigeria. There's no lab. Just tell the importance of water. The birds are just dying. 60, 80, 100 every day. The farm is big. They be using drop. It's a pity that the video is not showing. So I use a drop here and flush it. You can see how dirty is coming out of this place. But let me come here. This is the pipe. You can see biofilm. That's what sometimes the pipeline is looking like. But if now remove this one and shake it and put it like this, will you drink it? No. Or they use that water for street, will you take it? So why are we giving our birds? So that's the question we should ask ourselves. This is another farm. This farm is 340,000. This farm, 200,000. This farm is in Kano. This farm is in Zamfara. The same pipeline. Don't tell you the issue of pipeline. Look at when I went there. I look at the birds. They be using drug. Look at like Ogi. After I apply drug here, look at the other. Look like Ogi. It's coming out. Look at this one. You can the picture I took. Look at it. So what? Always clean your pipeline. You must have a program. Not okay. When did we clean? Oh no. There should be a program. So if the water, what I would advise is that if your farm is soft water, you can flush either once in a week or twice in a month. If the farm is soft water, even twice in a month there is no problem, or once in a week no problem. But if the farm is hard water, you have to flush 2 times in a week. You get optimal production. That's my advice. But have at the back of your mind that anytime you are using medication, whether vitamin O, anything you put inside water, apart from vaccine, please always flush the drug out with hydrocare. Hydrocare is the best to use. So please, let's embrace change. Look, think, and act always. Let us look, think, and act differently. Look from flock to chicken. I've explained that one. That is on water management, just short. So there's not much talk on that. So let's go to light management. Light. You know, if you look at the chicken, light can penetrate 2 6 here. Do you do lighting program on your farm? Who do you lighting program? Who do it? So giving out your layer can also increase egg production and size of egg. You have to give light to the birds if you have the means. Even though what we are doing on farmer now, even though they have 500, 1,000 birds, 2,000 birds, what they do now, they use this automatic solar. So that's what we install. By 9 o'clock, it's off itself. It's off itself by 9. Because 9 p.m. It's off itself. So you don't have to be there to off it. Because light management is an important component of poultry production. It is essential for development and function of reproductive system and growth. Lighting program, especially in hot weather, is very key. If you're not able to maintain good production and size of egg, you have to give a light to your bird. Extra 3 hours light, not more than 3 hours. not more than 3 hours. Very key, because the light can penetrate the skull and the brain to stimulate the hormones to produce more eggs and size of egg. So light is very, very important. And I'm not going to go oil generator because of diesel. So there's some solar that are very cheap. Solar is very cheap. You just install and program it. By 9 o'clock, it's off itself. Nobody go off it. It's available now. You can program it, you can off itself. And by the time you are doing feeding now, like hot weather, you can start to come and feed your birds by 6 o'clock or 5 a.m. even in hot weather. Because you don't, in hot weather, you have to finish feeding before 6 o'clock. Even because of heat, your heat period. You can see how the light will go inside. It releases the hormones, puts the hormone, the FS and LS to release more egg for the farm. So its lighting program is very key. And like I said, it needs 15-16 hours recommended for constant daylight, 15-16 hours. And that's why you are offing the light by 9 o'clock. By 9, you off the light. Are we getting it? Yes. Okay. Just simple like that. So the light sources enter the eyes of the bulb, induce response in hypothalamus, which affect the secretion of gonadotropic. Okay, that was just a grammar, but the light is very key in the bulb. But I want to say something here. Mostly in grower period, light shall not be increased. When I do grower, don't give light to grower. When I'm raising birds, after 6 weeks, no light on the natural daylight. If you give light to the grower, they mature easily and you have problems. So after 6 weeks or 4, like our farm, after 4 weeks, no light. Or 5 weeks, no light. Till when the birds are matured, when we go that they're matured, they have the 1.53, when they have attained the 1350 kg light, we now bring 30 minutes light. We'll be increasing every 30 minutes. You'll not bring 3 hours at the same time. We'll be increasing. So mostly grower period, light shall not be increased, because increase the daylight during the growing period of the bird will hasten the sexual maturity, which will result to produce more opulent egg, small size egg. So if you go to a farm, they buy hot labs and they produce small size egg. That's what you discover. Practical work. So layers are prone to prolapse and shorter egg production cycle. You find that within short time their production start going down. So don't give light to grower. These are danger. When you are raising birds, don't give light to grower. Please, don't give light to grower. After 5 or 6 weeks, stop giving light. Don't give light at all to your grower. If not, you'll be having this on your farm. You'll be having this problem. That is most place egg. Then layers are prone to prolapse and shorter egg production cycle. But in layer from 17 to 18 weeks upwards, light shall be increased by 15 to 30 minutes. When they are maturing, it starts bringing the light. From that 17 to 18 weeks onwards, light shall be increased at 15-30 minutes per week until it reaches 16 hours. That means natural light plus artificial light maintains 16 thereafter. So the birds will perform very well with size of the egg. Very key. And these are programs we are giving for. These are programs I used to give 8 hours of light. I put on our farm, I say 45 weeks, but in Africa, most people are following like that. So from 7 weeks, 24 hours. But from 5 weeks, you can start. 5 weeks, you can stop. But just capture everybody, I put like that. From 7 weeks, 24 hours. From 8 to 20 weeks, natural daylight. Don't give light. Then from 21-30 weeks, 15 minutes per week up to that 17. Then 31 to 90 weeks, 17 hours. Why did you put 17 to 18 here? Because the birds may not grow. Are you getting? Most farmers, this is for natural, what I accumulate every time. But on our farm is 17, 18 because the birds could attain weight. But most farmers, they don't attain weight. That's why I put it like that. So this is a program you can follow. But the most important thing is this 18-20 weeks, don't give light to the birds. Even though there is light, don't give the light. Please. Even though you disturb them. Feed. 70% of expensive poultry business is feed. Like my Ogab said, MD of Totmak. He mentioned it in his remark. 70% of input in poultry business is feed. Yes or no?
Yes,
So you find out that in this issue now is how do we feed our birds? There is 4 rights of feeding. 4 rights of feeding. Number 1, right quantity, right quality, right time, and right place. Very key. Right quantity. What's the requirement quantity for those birds? You have to know. What's the right quantity? Even for right from day 1, what's the right quantity for that? If your farm is 150 grams, give them 150 grams. Don't go a ration 110 grams or 800 grams or 125 grams. So that's the right quantity. The right quality, make sure the feed has the right quality. Don't buy feed based on maybe price. What is the quality of those feed is very key. Then right time. What's the time of feeding? Please, like we are in tropic. We're in tropic. The best time to feed now is 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. for layers in tropic. You feed from 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. But during hot weather, as you are approaching the hot weather, feed before 7 o'clock and maybe 3:30 or 3 o'clock. That's the feeding, that's the right time. Don't ever feed your birds around 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock because that's a heat period. And another thing is that don't feed your birds now around 8 or 9 is too late. 8 o'clock is too late. Feed your layer is too late. Yes, because now the weather is heat. There's heat straight now. If you feed your birds now, the injection will take place 3 hours or 4 hours after injection. So by the time you feed your birds around 8, the injection will take place around 2 or 1. And the increment of feed, you see problem. So feed your birds early in the morning and late in the evening. But avoid feeding 2 o'clock. You see some farm that feed around 2, around 1, stop it, please. They should be stirring. After you feed early in the morning, what the attendant will do, massaging the feed, stirring the feed, always. When they're trying to feed, they can carry it, go and put the other one, massaging. They must have a stick. They should not use their hand. There's a stick, they make it like the way they make tour with the head round like that. Don't allow them to put the hand inside. They will go out another thing and they go and affect the. So they use a stick and move like that. They move it, massaging continuously. And as they are moving, the birds will even eat because layers are lazy eaters. They are lazy eaters. You have to motivate them to eat. So that's what I call right time. Then right place. Especially those are on deep litter. There are some families go deep litter. You find out 30% of the litter is feed. Because of deep litter, you see 30% of the litter is feed. Either they are using wrong feeders, or the attendant want to feed at once and go and sit down. Especially young one. Instead of feeding small, regular, they don't want. They want to go and put your back and go and sit in one place. So you have to put right place, small. Even in the layers, they want to put everything at the once and go and sit down. Or there are sometimes if they are feeding also, most farm I go to, I discover this one. Maybe you have 2,000, for example, 2,000 birds, 2 rows, 1,000 in this row, 1,000 in this row. You know, in that one row, you have the other side, you have the other side B. So you will now calculate your bag based on 1,000 in this row, 1,000 in this row. They will not decide the half of those bags, half this side, half this side B. But you find out that maybe the number of birds here is more than the other one. So you don't give feed based on the row. Oh, because there are 2,000. No. You have to calculate how many birds are in this row. Calculate the whole ratio. How many birds are in this row? Calculate the whole ratio. How many birds are on this row? Calculate the ratio. How many birds are on this row? Calculate the whole ratio. I'll be feeding. But so most farmer, oh, I have 2,000. Let me give one bag here, one bag here. That's right place. Always calculate because suppose you have died. So you are on the feed the other side, you are on the feed the other side. So that's how to calculate it. So in that row, how many birds are in this row? Calculate the own feed. How many birds are in this row? Calculate the own feed. But most of you go now, they are not doing like that. So that's right place. You may find out that some birds may have excess fat, others don't have fat. So these are the critical thinking. And you have to have the right weight also. These are flawed. You make sure that the birds have the same uniformity. For example, now, in Nigeria today, the average feeding takes 150 grams. 150 grams. So if you have 150 grams, and some birds are 2 kg, some are 1.9, if there are some birds that are 1.8, these are the 2 kg will take 323 grams per day. This one will take 380 grams per day. This one will take 310 grams per day. So if you didn't take, this one will take 170, this one 112. Those guys will not be laying very well, but we will not know. So that's why it's good to have uniformity very well on the flock. Because if your bird coming to lay, some are below, some are above. By the time you are giving 160 grams, this one will be not laying very well. So you can see having uniformity 85. When we say uniformity, maintain uniformity. I've seen a lot of this in some farms. So the heavier will take more kilogram, the lighter will take smaller kilogram. At the end of the day, this is what they have been supposed to take. And they will not be able to maintain the production. So if you have more of this one, 1.8 kg in your pen, they will not be able to produce good egg, even though you are increasing the feed. So now uniformity is very key. Make sure the birds have the same weight when you are raising them to achieve this one. Are we getting it? Yes. Okay. Here also is that Oga, hello. My boss, I'm a boss here. Oh. Just, you know my phone, I off with my phone. Oh. And my phone is busy like. There's issue I also have some farmer. When your birds are 18 weeks, when they're 18 weeks, they start laying. Are we agree with that? Yes. Let's average. At 18 weeks, your birds will be, they want to be 1.5. At 18 weeks, they will be 1.5. At 18 weeks, your layer is 1.5 kg. Abi? But the adult bird is 2 kg. So it means that at 18 weeks, the birds they still have 500 grams to add. They still have 500 grams to add. So when your birds are coming to lay, you have to be careful. Because 3 things are happening. One, the bird will still growing. Because they're going to add another 500 grams. And that 500 grams, out of 500 grams, 300 grams is added before 25 weeks. So you have to work on that when you're feeding them. One. Second, production will pick up from 0 to peak. At that 18 weeks, production will pick from 0 egg to peak. And the egg size will increase from 40 grams to 60 grams. So 3 things are happening there. So if you don't work very hard as you are in feeding the birds and the nutrition, as the bird go to peak, it will come down. You see something like that. So you have to work hard to maintain. What I advise farmer to do is that at 18 weeks, give either 70 or 80 grams. As they are going up, be adding 5 grams of feed every day. As they are going up, you follow with the gram of feed. Because if at 18 weeks, at 20 weeks or 22 weeks, you give the full ration of the feed, and few of them are laying, you see prolapse. And if you don't give the feed, enough feed also, they will not be able to attain the growth rate and size of the egg. Are you getting the point? So that's why I said that the birds at 18 weeks, the birds are still growing. They're not still growing, they are still growing. That's what I want to put here. They are still growing. So you have to work hard. This is what I say. See, 18 to 25 weeks, 18 weeks, the birds will add 300 grams. So if you don't work on this on the nutrition and they don't achieve that 300 grams, the bird will not perform in the life cycle. They will not perform very well. Because from 18 weeks to 25 weeks, they will add 300 grams. So you have to, so as after 18 weeks, you keep on weighing the birds to track whether they are adding this weight, so they're able to sustain the production. And you know from here also, the size of them is also going up. production is also going up. So you want to keep on tracking so that you will not lose any track from here. If not, all your good rearing will come back to zero. You can see science. So that's why I put here feed management. Good feed is a fuel for excellent egg production. Good feed is a fuel for excellent egg production. At 20 weeks, give 70 grams feed daily per bird. Either 20 grams or 80 grams per bird. Then from 25 weeks above, add 5 grams for that 75 grams each week. Because if you add more than that, the bird will put more fat and have prolapse. And if you don't add it also, if you allow them to go up to 70 grams, they will not be able to take the 300 grams and they will not perform. Production will go up, so it come down again. So that's what I discover. So at peak production, maintain 150 grams per bird per day daily. But depend on the nature of feed now. So very key. When about the coming to lay, this one is very key. It's very key. How to add feed on top of the bird. I've seen a lot of farmers. They just lay bird, they just bring the full ration of the layer. Before you know it, the bird is having prolapse. So as the birds they will not increase the feed. The bird is still working on that 70 to 80 grams. So they will not be able to sustain the production. They will just go and stay back and lose weight. Are we getting? Okay. Then layer phase feeding follows during laying period. I know and most of us are using finished feed, abi? Nobody's milling, abi? We don't mill, so I can skip that one. Huh? You are milling? Okay. For this milling, that is layer phase feeding follows during laying period. You know there is layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. So you cannot use the same layer throughout. But finish and modify it. So on our farm we have layer 1, layer 2, layer 3 feed management. So it is economical to reduce the nutrient content of the diet. Reason to reduce the level of the nutrient. No, I've dropped something. Okay. In layer production, second divided into 3 phases. There's phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. If you are milling feed, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. During the first phase, that's phase 1 now, for those who are milling feed now. During the first phase of 20 weeks period from the age of 22 to 42 weeks, birds are expected to reach from 0% to peak. So this further accompanied to increase the body of the weight by 500 grams and increase the size of the egg from 40 to 40 grams. Therefore, the first phase production is critical for maximum production and tissue development. Those energy of the poultry ratio shall adjust to supply the required quantity of the protein. So at this here now, the energy requirement of that breed shall be adjusted to the requirement of the protein at the same level. I don't know which breed are you using. Isa Brown, yes, Isa Brown. What's the energy of a feed?
In terms of time, sir?
What's the energy of a feed? Is it 2.7 or 2.6?
I don't understand that.
Yeah.
70.
Protein co? Because you have to adjust it for it, the bird will not grow fast. You know, if you concentrate, so this one will not work for you. Let me leave that one. Let us finish feed. Let us say I leave this one. You will not understand. Let me leave it. So let me go to finish feed. Let me go to finish. You will not understand. Because these are those for those are milling. So let me. Okay, what is the bird? What is the bird? Because that was for those that are milling fully. I do not for those that are milling fully. As far as we are constantly different for this. So the next one we are going to selective culling. This one is very important to imagine your layer. This is very, very important. Let them bring back. We are going to do practical today. Practical. Yes.